Hi everyone, so this video I am breaking down how you can create a Plasmic application using Supabase Authentication and its user-based database access. Big thanks to Columbus brother for his powerful packages, and I have implemented all the steps here so you can follow each one by one. So yeah, let's start it. Before start, we need to ensure two things. First is you need a Supabase account, and also you need to build your local server using your code editor. I am using VS Code, but you can also use Cloud Editor. But I think Cloud Editor like Project IDX is good, but there's some issue you may face to create a local host environment there. So I will recommend you to host that from your local server. So I am using this VS Code, and let's create a new window. And here you need to command, go to terminal, new terminal, and yeah, you need to set up your Node.js environment here before start, otherwise you may not be able to do anything here, so keep that in mind. Okay, let's start it. First you need to command this. Let's copy it and command it here, press enter, and now you need to name your project, right? So I am naming it tutorial project. Okay, and you need to select TypeScript, also Next.js, press enter, and also Plasmic loader. And now you need to create your Plasmic project. From here, go to your Plasmic project and create your new project. And I am starting from web starter, and this is your project code. I need to copy that and need to paste that on my terminal and press enter. So it will take a little bit time to install every dependencies here, so you need to stick on it for a moment. Well, our dependencies is almost ready. It's done. So let's go to our tutorial project, like copy this one, cd, and paste it here, and you can run your program now. But before that, we need to confirm one thing. Let's type code space dot and hit enter, so our code base will open. So this is our code, everything is here. So you need to set up one more thing before start, and that is go to your plasmic.init and make it true and hit save. Okay, now you can run your terminal. Go to your new terminal and npm run dev. Yes, we'll hit enter. Okay, our local server is ready, and you can see the progress here from our local host. So it will be synced. So let's sync this with our Plasmic app. Let's copy the URL, go to your Plasmic app, click on three dot, configure custom app host option, go there and paste it, and type plasmic slash host, plasmic host, hit confirm. Yeah, and that's it. So that was our first thing, to set up our Plasmic host. And now you can set up your Supabase. So I have set up my Supabase account. You just need to create a new project, and it will redirect you to this page, and I think you can be able to create your Supabase account and project. So this is our project URL and API key on your home site. You can find that there. So let's start this. So here you can see we need to command npm install. So you need to do that first on our command section. Let's terminate our host first and then paste it and hit enter. So it will install all our dependencies, and now you need to follow another step. Let's create our local environment file, copy it, go there and create a new file, paste it, and yeah, that's it. And let's copy the code and paste it here. So now we need our Supabase URL and anon key, so you will be able to find that here. So let's copy that and paste it here, and this is our anon key, like API key. Paste it and hit save, Ctrl S. So that's it. And let's install our Plasmic Supabase dependencies now, like our package. Copy this and hit command here, enter. So it will install our dependencies. It will take a little bit time, like 1 minute. Package has successfully installed. So let's start next step. You need to update your plasmicinit.ts file. Let's copy this from here and go to your code editor. See, this is our plasmicinit.ts. Let's go there. So there is some part you need to update, right? So let's copy some specific things. Like if I scroll up, I need to import this. So let's copy and paste it here. And another thing you need to copy from here to the rest and paste it here. Start from here, right? Paste. Okay, hit save. So that's it. And the next step is you have to create a app.tsx file. And let's go to pages and create your file. Okay, and now you need to paste that code. Copy it and paste that here and hit save. Okay, now okay, you can run your server now, but we can do that later. So we need to create our login and sign up pages. Let's create that. Go to your Plasmic app, front end side. Let's create new page. Let's name it login. We need to run our server, right? You need to keep that in mind. Yes. Okay, so go to our Plasmic front-end dashboard and let's create our first page. It should be login page. Login page. So let's click on page and add your form here and hit on page and align this in center. And let's make the background a little bit off-white so that you can see our form, right? So I am not stylized, I am not design anything, just doing the basics so you can understand. You can do the stylized things by yourself, it's all up to you. So click on form and you need to go to your view option, turn off design mode. There is an interactive toggle here, so let's toggle off it for now and click on form. And let's go to settings side and we need to change it as email input. Also the field key, it's necessary. And the message option should be password, and let's name it password. And the rest of the thing will be same. Our email and password input is ready, right? So let's test this, and password should be 61. You can see that here. Okay, let's go to our interaction part. Like once people click on submit button, we need it to authenticate our site, so we need to create our logic for that. So click on interactions on submit option, add new action, go there and create a login. So our email input should be something like this: form email input value. Yes, see, our form input value is showing here, so like it's working, right? Okay, let's go to our password option and do the same, switch to code and ask your AI form password input value. Yes, see, our password it's showing here, so it's done. So let's create our redirect option. I want it to redirect to our secret page after it's successfully logged in. So let's name that. You need to mention that here. So let's create the secret page and add our text here so we can define it. So it's looking something like this. Let's change our text here. Secret page, right? We will change it later, the text value dynamically, right? So let's create our sign up page. So just copy it, duplicate the page, and the login to duplicate page, you need to name it like sign up page, and it should be sign up as well, and sign up page. Okay, that's it. And you need to change it here as well, like on submit, go to sign up, and the email will be the same, like form email input value, right? Let's test that. Okay, now you can see the changes here. Form input value, so it can show this. Yes, I think now it should be email. Yes, you can copy that. And for the password, form password input value. Yeah, that's working fine here as well. So let's redirect this, like once people successfully sign up their account, it will redirect them to our secret page, otherwise not. So our pages is ready. So let's do the rest of the setup. So we need to install our packages like Supabase SSR packages, like to validate that based on our authentication. So let's set up our middleware. So you need to install this package. Let's copy this and go to our terminal and close our terminal for now, and let's paste it. Okay, yeah, it's done. And you need to create another page, you need to create another file, copy it and go to our root directory, create the file, hit enter and paste our rest of the code. This is our code, right? Let's copy those. Yes, it's done, and paste that here. So that is thing, right? Those are the public pages we are mentioning here. So you can also define your sign up page here as well. So let's do it. Okay, hit save, and yeah, everything is ready. We just need to run this to command on our server to recognize it from our middleware. Okay, it's validating. Okay, it's done. Well, there is another command we need to follow, like npm run start, hit enter. Well, it's done. So let's test our application, hit enter. Okay, Plasmic frontend site and also our local host, and let's publish our application. Hit publish. Yeah, it's published. So now you can check the progress here. So reload our local host. So let's check our secret page. So we are not authenticated at this moment, so we can check our secret page whether they allow it or not. See, it's not allowing me to access that page. Let's sign up here. Go to sign up page, and let's create an account like y@y.com. So yes, it's successfully redirected me to my secret page now. So it's working properly here, right? So let's log in. Let's try it from our front end side. You need to toggle on our interactive part. Let's go to our login page and sign in y@y.com, password, hit submit. Okay, it's done. So let's go to our home page. So it will show you something like this, but don't worry on that part. Go to our welcome to our first page, hit dynamic page, go to our user. So see, our email is showing here, right? So let's use here. So you can manipulate your code from here as well, like hi, so that you can validate it. So let's do the same for our secret page. Okay, go there and do the same. Now switch to code. Yes, so hit publish again. We need to do another thing. Let's create our sign up button, sorry, logout button. Let's create our logout button here. Hit plus icon. This is our logout button, right? Let's go to interaction, on click, update state, logout, success redirection. You can link it with our home page. So that's it. Hit publish. Yes, it's done. Okay, let's go to our localhost server again. Go to our home page. Yes, so we are logged in right now, right? Let's click button this. So we are logged out at this moment, and you can validate that from here. Our name is not showing up here. Also, you can validate that by visiting our secret page. That's not allowing us. So let's sign in again. Okay, see, so it's redirecting me to our secret page at this moment. If you want to validate that, let's go to our Supabase y@y.com account has created. So you can validate that, like you can do everything from the backend side from Supabase, like to validate email verification, everything from here. For the training purposes, I am keeping it simple as it is, but you can set up those from your Supabase account, and for that you must have to follow some instructions. Like let's go to our authentication part and go to providers and hit email. You need to disable confirm email if you want to play around like this, like by not confirming your email from your inbox. But I am turning off all the action for now, but I can turning on those and do the rest part from here, so that too you can verify your email address, the users and everything. So let's do the rest of the part, like fetching data from Supabase and showing that based on our user role, right? So let's do it. Well, now set up our fetch data from Supabase feature, and for that you need to create a new table. Like I am naming it user info, and disable the row-based security for now, because I'm just showing you the basic things in this video. The advanced things you can learn that from Supabase and everything. Like if you face any issues, you can comment me, I will try my best to solve. Well, let's add a field like name, and it should be our text, and let's relate this with our authentication users. Let's go to our users and relate this with our user ID of our authenticated user, right? So this will create a relation and save it, and everything showing here. So yeah, that's it for this table. So let's go to our Supabase dashboard and add our new component name, Supabase provider, and you just need to drag and drop it here. So there are multiple options you can see, like there is a loading option, validating options, also slot. So this will show their value in different purposes for specific, like if it's loading it will show something like this, but it will not show you unless it's commanded, or this function will occurs based on any actions or any event, right? So in our children, so let's remove everything from our children slot and add our input. Like let's input, so let's type input. So this is our input field. So you have to do everything in your children's slot, and I am putting my text input, also another submit button in it. So let's wrap this first, horizontal stack, and inside horizontal stack I'm going to insert our button here, and everything looks good now. So let's create a small gap here. Well, everything is set up. Like I am trying to insert our username, like my name, inside our user info section. Like I have created a column name, so I want to put my information there, like adding, right? So this will be a post based request. So let's go to our main layer, like it's our Supabase provider layer, and if you go to setting, you can see you have to name it like user info query, and you have to name it the table we have created similar as it is. So yes, everything is fine here now. So let's go to our button and go to setting, and let's go to interactions, add new action, go to your run element actions. So you have to pick our Supabase provider first one, right? So if you add another Supabase provider, you have to name it like Supabase provider 2, so that it will show something like this here, and you can choose it, and you have to pick an option. Like there is a short rows, fetching data, delete rows, add rows, edit rows, everything here. So right, so I am going to select the add row option, and the object we need to send there, let me show you. We need to send our user ID, the authenticated user, the person just logged in. We need to pass that user ID there, and also the name, and our created time zone will be default on. We don't have to worry for that, but name and user ID is important for our arguments, right? So let's go to our dynamic options and go to our user, Supabase user. So these are user ID, right? So let's select it and go to our option, and you need to do some basic code here, and you can also command this from your AI, but I am doing it manually. Just this is our ID, right? And you have to make a comma there, and we have another field called name. So name will be something like our state dot text input, the text input, this one, right? This is the name. You can rename it so that the name will be different, so you have to keep that in mind. Okay, dot value, right? So this will store our name and also user ID, so you have to save it. So that's it. I also put that here, so you can also copy and paste that from there as well. Like if you want to add another value like comma, their favorite color, right? Then this will also come from a input option or any selection option, right? So this will be look something like this, state dot the widget you are using. I was using input user widget, and the name was name input. So like this will be something like name input 2, or you can rename it whatever you want. Let me show you. You can rename it from here. This is our input value, right? If I go to setting, and this is our text input, we can rename it whatever you want. So this is how it's easy, and that's it. And you have to put the value of it, so this will look something like this, right? So I am deleting this for now. You can manually do that. So that's it. So let's test our value from here. So this is our email, right? So let's type my name, Shams, and yes, I think it's done. Yes, you can see it's appearing here. So if you want to put that here, like there, you can also do that. Go there, and you just need to let's switch that from here, like user data, user text input as well. Yeah, you can also mention that, like if you want to fetch any other table's value on your front end side, you need to do the same things like this one. So let me drag this inside the slot children option. Yes, and so this will look something like this. You can also wrap that so that you can insert this in the middle of it. So now it will work because it's now inside our Supabase provider component, right? So you can now call everything from the other tables, that table we referred here, like this one. So this is our user info table, right? So we can fetch everything here. So let's click on it. Now you can call it. So this is now showing, right? So let's go to data, object, and name, and that's it. So that's how you can create or update row and everything. This is same, and there are many ways you can manipulate your data from here using Plasmic. Well, if you need any support, you can comment here, and yeah, that's it for today. And I will try my best to come up with another tutorial for this Supabase. And till then, have a good time. Bye.